I really feel bad for Dakota Kai. It just seems like in this road to Backlash, she's gotten the shit end of the stick. Not even the short end, the shit end. It's like every other match that she's in, she gets either completely decimated, or maybe she puts up a decent fight, but I still beat her. I don't know. And I like Dakota Kai, like, I really do. Like, the shit with that, the stuff that she's been doing with Tegan Knox lately, that's been really good. I've been really enjoying that on NXT. But right now, she's getting absolutely decimated. I will argue, though, like, Dakota, like, you know, this version of Dakota Kai is cute and all, but I gotta be honest, Dakota Kai turning heel, god damn, that woman's hot. She grew out her hair a lot. It's really cool looking. She looks really fucking good. The pairing with Raquel or Reina Gonzalez, though, I'm not. I guess because she's probably the biggest woman on the roster next to, I would argue, Rhea Ripley, but I don't know. Speaking of Rhea Ripley, here she comes. I believe she's, I don't know if she's making her EBCW debut or not, but I have played her in this game before. I just don't remember if it was on camera or not. Now, here's someone that I enjoy a lot, but I'm just not invested in this fucking storyline that she's doing with Charlotte. I'm really not invested in it. I don't care for it in any way, shape, or form. To me, it's just pointless. Like, here you are. I mean, like, here. I mean, I get that I guess they're trying to push her a lot, and that's good because I think she's very good and she deserves it. But I'm really sick of Charlotte getting all these fucking title opportunities over. Like, it's boring. Like, it's just boring for me. You know. I mean, what? A couple of years ago, she broke Asuka's undefeated streak, which a lot of us, including a lot of us here in the on the internet and probably just fans, were really disliked. And I'm just not invested in this feud. I don't feel like this is an NXT feud. Like, it's for the NXT Championship, but I just don't feel like it means anything for NXT. I don't know. Like, what happens if, God forbid, Charlotte wins? What, does she go back to NXT, or does she fucking parade around Raw and SmackDown all the time? Who knows what the fuck will happen? I just don't like the storyline. I'm just not invested in it as much as I would like to. I would have rather had Rhea just blow through everyone until they found like a legitimate contender to actually compete with her to get the title. Who's to say in a couple of months Dakota Kai wasn't going to be one of those girls, even though on paper, physically, it's an absolute mismatch. You know, because Rhea Ripley is so big and strong. I mean, she's arguably one of the most jacked women on the roster besides Bianca Belair. Speaking of Bianca Belair, I honestly believe she should be included in the match. Make it a triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship, but then that would just negate everything that the Royal Rumble does. And, we don't want to ruin or don't want to taint the legacy of the Royal Rumble. However, you can also make the argument in WrestleMania 20 that it was the World Heavyweight Championship was fought under triple threat rules with Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Benoit. But as some people would say, we don't talk about that. I thought that was going to connect with the guardrail. Let's try this again. Okay, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like she's obviously running into it, but the hit detection in the game is just not responding quick enough. I don't know. Speaking of the women's division, here in EBCW, Shayna Baszler has been on an absolute tear, and I think has gone undefeated since winning the Women's Championship in at Money in the Bank, which is an incredible accomplishment for her. I don't think she's lost once, in my opinion. Maybe she, I don't know, maybe she has, maybe she hasn't, but her win-loss record is definitely better than a good portion of the women on the roster. I've been trying to groom some women to be the next contender for her, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see what happens. Not that I don't like Shayna Baszler, but what the fuck is this? Is this a vertical suplex? What exactly is Rhea Ripley doing? So that's Rhea Ripley's signature, apparently. Like I said, I might have played her once. I don't remember, but we definitely know what her finisher is, and it's called Riptide, and it's coming up pretty soon. Speaking of women that become a lot more hot when they're, or they become hotter when they turn heel, Rhea Ripley, dude. When the first Mae Young Classic, she was like, oh, you know, she's attractive. She's kind of looks like Charlotte. Not into that, because I don't think Charlotte's the slightest bit attractive. Next Mae Young Classic goes on like full mosh pit metal look, and I'm for it. I don't even. Some people will say she looks like a man. They'll talk shit and say, oh, she looks like a man because she has all this muscle. I'm like, boy, I would let her ruin me. That's all I can say. I would let her ruin me. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Was that a finisher? Was that a finisher or not? I don't even know. Not a chance, bitch. Let's go for the Riptide. I can't do this anymore. Can't do it. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. You're dead. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley wins. Great fucking, that was a very enjoyable match towards the end there. I was like, holy fuck, because I thought that move that Dakota Kai did was called the chiropractor, which is essentially her finishing move, I think, or one of her like big signature moves. So I'm here convinced that, oh fuck, when did she get a finisher? Meanwhile, I was like, oh fuck, might as well pull out the Riptide now, right? Anyway, that's a win for Rhea Ripley. That is a hell of a win, and who knows what will happen. Maybe, just maybe, she could get a title opportunity as she keeps up these wins. That's all I will say on that end. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more match to cap off our main event. Shelton Benjamin will take on Shinsuke Nakamura. I will see you all then. The show just keeps getting better as far as I'm concerned.